nothing like Crandon. People call it the Woodstock of off-road racing. I think it's even beyond that. It's gnarly, it's mandatory.
The whole scene of Crandon, Wisconsin is just chaos. There's just so much going on. It's different from everywhere else.
It's $50,000 to win. It's the 50th anniversary. It's going to be the biggest race.
It's a survival race, you know. You gotta have everything hit just right to win that race.
Crandon brings the best of the best. It brings everybody. We got LeDuc, Deegan's made it out. We got Currie in the Ultra 4. I mean, we got people from every aspect, and we're here to win a championship, drive the best we can, and see what happens.
Just 3 short laps here in front of our biggest fields, 39 cars taking the green flag.
Came in Saturday, ended up getting the win in UTV, went undefeated all season, which was awesome. I think it was a huge success to our team, really brought a lot of hype. Then jumped over to the Pro 4.
One of the crazy things about Crandon is a land rush start, which means you start pretty much like a moto gate and a hole shot. You take off and you're side by side and you race through the first turn together. It goes sideways quick.
Me and Bryce were rubbing right from the start on the hole shot. I think we bumped 5-6 times on the start. First and foremost on my mind, I had a championship to win today. That race meant survival, so we just kept racing forward. We inherited the lead, and after that, we just did what we needed to. My dad was right there. We had a couple spots I was a little better. Did my best to manage where I needed to and wrap up our 5th championship in a row.
The monster crew out here, the Crandon 50th, runs super deep. Casey's out here with his rock crawler. It's insane that they bring him here, put him through these gnarly obstacles, and then they stick him out in the woods like it's super unique.
At first, I told myself I wasn't going to go fast in the rocks, and I threw that out the window because as soon as I caught Paul Horschel, I was like, dude, I'm full sending this thing, and every single lap in the rocks, I just hammered it all the way through there. So all in all, I love Crandon, so I'm super pumped for the W.
I think everyone comes to Crandon because it has the biggest purses, the biggest crowd. I think every person here is standing, yelling, cheering, just excited for it.
Definitely here at Crandon, it starts with the land rush. You gotta really put some work into that, because to be the first guy to the turn is a huge accomplishment, and it makes your day a whole lot easier.
I don't know the last time we've seen 16 Pro 4s coming in turn 1 sideways wide open. I got a great start, and after that, we just never looked back. There was guys making mistakes all over behind us.
Some of the gnarliest stuff I've ever done in a Pro 4 was this morning in the World Championship race. Missed some crashes, got up to CJ, was ready to go win this thing. I had the fastest truck, fastest lap, knocked it out, went inside, got too greedy, and snubbed the truck, stalled it. Sat there, watched all the other dudes go by that I just smoked. So got behind them, and we made some sick passes, but none of it mattered because I literally ended up just getting squidded out by another driver and just ended up cartwheeled, on fire, parked at the finish line. So didn't even take checkers. I jump out, and I'm looking at the crowd, and the crowd's going bonkers, too.
We had a blast. The 50th was awesome. I think they've had record crowd, record weekend. We put that Monster Energy truck up top many times, and that's all we can ask for.